All right, hello Spartans. I want to share with you today how you can easily access a lot of the databases that we have for research available to us through the VLE system. So I know a lot of your teachers might be using Google Classroom as their class website, but you still have access to what we call the VLE, the virtual learning environment. So what I'd like you to do is go ahead and Google OCDSB VLE. And it's going to bring you to the OCDSB virtual learning environment, and we'll click there. You can also access this from the OCDSB's website, but I find it easiest to remember that. The OCDSB, you'll do the student portal login since you're a student. I'm a staff, so I'm going to go through the staff login. And I will click login now. And since I'm on my Chromebook, it should have my information already. No, it's going to ask me. If you have a personal email address, you might find that it needs you, don't let it take your personal email address because that's not where your VLE school account is. So you do need to use your OCDSB email address, even if another email address is sitting there when you go to log in. So once we are logged in, some of you might be familiar with the VLE interface since you might have courses that are running online through here. But for those that are not familiar, the key place I'd like you to go is up here, this icon for grades 7 to 12 across the top bar here. So you've got a bunch of icons. We're going to head into the grades 7 to 12 icons. And you've got a lot of things in here. The ones that I've got primarily focused on the Canadian Encyclopedia. That's a good one for some research. EBSCO is the one that we're going to go into most often. I'll head there in a moment. You also have access to Universalis, which is a French database as well. So if you're in the French class, that might be useful to you. But for most of us, the EBSCO database has a lot of other databases that it searches. So it's kind of the most overarching database. Let me just get my screen back up to regular size. So here you can see you've got a lot of different options. They're listed on our library webpage. The key one that I think is the most easy for you to start with is Explora Canada. So if you click on Explora Canada, it's going to bring you to a database with a search bar, and you can start to search to bring up books and journals, newspaper articles, all that good academic research source material. But just to note, if we go back to the original page, just note that there are other options such as the Literary Reference Center, which is great if you are doing some research for English class. You've got the Science Reference Center, which is great for science class. You've got the History Reference Center, which is great for history class. And this Canadian Points of View, I actually looked through today and has some great, if you're studying a controversial topic of any kind that could be debated, it's probably here in the Canadian Points of View section. They've got about 200 different topics, science-related, history-related, technology-related, all sorts of different sort of subject areas. But what's nice is they sort of lay out a point and counterpoint type of arguments for that controversial topic or sort of debatable topic. All right, so that's how you access our databases. If you're having any trouble accessing any of these from home, you might just need some passwords. You can always email me, Ms. Wheeler, laura.wheeler@ocdsb.ca. And when we're not in COVID times, come down and see me in the library, and I will gladly help you access these databases. Thanks, Spartans. Have a great day.